We have some big news coming in from West Bengal. BJP worker has been killed in clashes with TMC workers. 7 BJP workers reportedly injured in deadly clashes that's killed 1. BJP workers had hit the streets in Bengal in protest. Arson and vandalism have been reported. BJP staging a protest in Bengal's Nandigram. 1 person has died. BJP has accused TMC for attacking its party workers. Security forces have been deployed after that unrest. In fact, we see lathi charge that continues with villagers being shunned to their homes. Let me take you through this visual that's surfacing. Visuals of crackdown, where we see central forces chasing away people, clearing roads after huge protests broke out, leading to arson and violence. Ritik Mandal joining us for more on that. Ritik, please elaborate. We're seeing images of central forces using force, driving away the villagers, moving them to their homes, possibly even shutting establishments in that area.
Well, definitely what we are picking up at this point in time, that fresh violence erupts in parts of Nandigram following BJP women workers was allegedly shot to death last night, and following which BJP called a band in Nandigram area, but initially it was lifted by protesters. Soon after, local administration assured quick action and prompt action against the perpetrators. But what we are given to understand that currently fresh violence erupts in parts of Nandigram, following which several shops have been set on fire. Additional forces of central paramilitary forces have been rushed to the tension town area, and let me tell you that Nandigram is set to go for in 2 days. Ahead of the situation, poll-related violence erupted in Nandigram. It's considered as a BJP's happy bastion, and particularly the leader of the opposition and strong BJP leader Shubhendu Adhikari hails from this constituency, and he also headed to Nandigram, and he will be reached Nandigram by 3 p.m. So paramilitary forces have been rushed to the spot, and the clashes broke out late last night when BJP supporters were allegedly attacked by Trinamool goons, and they hurled lathis, and also they targeted the woman, a very senior woman worker, and other BJP men. At least 7 BJP supporters are undergoing treatment at hospital, and following which kind of ruckus and violence erupted in North Nandigram area. Currently, police is also trying to disperse the crowd, but TMC claimed that it is fallout of a BJP's inner party clash. Remember, Nandigram is a very crucial and a very significant area as far Bengal politics is concerned. Shubhendu Adhikari is the member of Legislative Assembly from that particular area, and ahead of the election, Nandigram is boiling. Additional forces have been rushed to the area, but what we can understand, the soon after BJP leader Shubhendu Adhikari will be reaching Nandigram. Protests might go farther. So amidst this situation, Nandigram is boiling.
Ritik, Jayaprakash Majumdar of the TMC joins us on the phone line. Please do tell us, sir, what's your take on this kind of crackdown by the central forces? BJP pointing fingers directly at the TMC workers of killing 1 BJP member and injuring many of them. What has happened?
It's a very unfortunate incident and heinous crime. The point is, who is behind this heinous crime? The area is known as a stronghold of BJP, stronghold of Shubhendu Adhikari, and the way it has been done, we suspect a deep conspiracy by none other than the opposition leader in West Bengal. Because we have seen in Sandeshkhali, the BJP local bundle leaders have already in their conversation, which has come out openly and which has become viral, that they are saying Shubhendu Adhikari was behind all the conspiracy in Sandeshkhali. Even he told them, if required, kill somebody. That is the audio recording came last evening. So, in view of that, and having said that, that in a stronghold of Shubhendu Adhikari, who else can do the conspiracy to put Trinamool as accused? It's so palpable case
All right.
that it's a conspiracy, and they are trying to put the blame on Trinamool because of electoral benefit. It's a heinous plan also. It should not be there. And I request
All right.
the election
We
commission-
also, sir, BJP leader has, BJP member we believe has died with 7 other being injured. Priyanka Tibrewal of the BJP joins us on the phone line. Priyanka, the TMC calls this an internal rift within the BJP. It's a factional feud. Don't blame the TMC for it.
See, firstly, they should decide whether BJP exists in Bengal or not, because according to their norms, they have said that there is no BJP on the ground. And today they say that, this is an internal fluid. See, this is absolutely violence which is being done by the TMC, because they are so very horrified that BJP is going to get near about 30 seats here, and which will actually wipe them out, wipe their presence, because people have not just witnessed their violence, people have witnessed their corruption. Look at these corrupted leaders out on jail and bail. They are talking big. They have no shame on their faces. See, there is unambiguous evidences, humongous evidences of incidents where you have seen that TMC has done all this violence on the ground. That is the reason every time the High Court directs, and they are forced to give the investigation and the probe to the CBI. They tell the CBI that, take proactive steps to curtail the violence. To curtail the violence which is already present on the ground, and this violence is because of TMC and nobody else. See, it is their government. They should be responsible for the law and order, but every election, you think people are killed. Who are killed? Why they are killed? When your state is there, your police is there. So, all these excuses we have also seen in Sandesh Kali. This person who was just talking about Sandesh Kali. Do they have the courage to go and stand in Sandesh Kali, taking out fake videos? And then, it is the chief minister who's saying that women are sold at 2,000 rupees in Sandesh Kali, left with no shame on their faces. The CM herself, she did not have the courage to go to Sandesh Kali, and they're talking big.
Right, Priyanka, thanks very much. It's shocking to see that sharp weapons being used and rods, and you have enough of the weapons that many of those unscrupulous elements there have managed to access to indulge in such violence and arson. The central forces literally chasing away those people, also trying to usher villagers into their homes and taking control of law and order at this point. In Nandigram, we're looking at huge clashes between the BJP and TMC, with 1 BJP worker allegedly killed and 7 others injured. Smriti Irani has spoken. Let's listen in.
ममता बंदोपाध्याय का बदला लेने का ये आह्वान भाजपा के कार्यकर्ताओं को मौत के घाट उतारने का संकेत है। पॉलिटिकल किलिंग्स की सरगना बन चुकी हैं ममता बंदोपाध्याय।
Ritik Mandal with us. Ritik, the visuals there show central forces have been deployed in numbers now to hold and control law and order, while people are weeping. Many of them are upset with what has happened. We hear that there are 2 people who are severely injured. 1 has died, and 2 others who are severely injured, and their life is currently in danger. Give us more on the situation at hand there for the Mamata government. How is the West Bengal police at this point ensuring that this situation is contained? Has there been a word from Mamata Banerjee herself?
Well, definitely, what we are given to understand, apart from the central forces have been brought to the spot, but, the state police also took actions. Rapid action forces have been summoned over there, and they are conducting, route marches over this area. But as politics has erupted over this issue, as you have reported out, that we spoke to several leaders, both from both the party, but the Shubhendu Adhikari, who is the leader of opposition and the local MLA, he blamed TMC's National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee for instigating such violence. Remember, Abhishek Banerjee carried out a poll-bound, political campaign yesterday in Nandigram, and when Shubhendu Adhikari said that he instigated violence, this kind of ruckus and kind of killings happened in Nandigram late last night. It follows Abhishek Banerjee's provocative speeches. And as far as the police actions are concerned, what we are given to understand, the Central Paramilitary Forces and the Rapid Action Forces of state police have been deployed over here. And top cops of state police have been rushed to the spot. They initially tried to die down the anger among the protesters, which is why when SDPO spoke to the leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party, initially they lifted the protest and they called out the local road blockade. But soon after, violence have erupted in parts of Nandigram, and we believe that Shubhendu Adhikari will be arriving at Nandigram area, those tension-torn area, at around 3ish in this afternoon. So, Nandigram is boiling and additional forces have been summoned. And I mean, the situation, Nandigram is also preparing for a poll day, 25th of May, when, Nandigram is set to go for a poll. Today is the last day of campaign also. So, I mean, this is the situation. Nandigram is boiling. Back to you.
Well, this is certainly shocking as we see the situation only getting tense at parts of Nandigram, where one person has been killed who happens to be a BJP member and 7 others injured. You have the TMC claiming that this is basically a factional feud and that the BJP has a stronghold there. Who is the leader of Nandigram? It's a BJP leader. Why isn't the BJP Neta taking cognizance? Blame game continues even as 1 death has been reported and 7 injuries. 2 people are said to be critical at this point. In fact, West Bengal itself has been seen and known to have violence all along the poll season, be it Assembly or Lok Sabha. We're seeing similar scenes panning out. You have your central forces trying to chase away the rioters and usher in all those villagers to safety.